Hey you guys, so today I'm going to be doing a girl chat video or kind of like a girl talk video where I will be answering a lot of your questions that you all have sent me on Snapchat, that you all have sent me on Instagram, talking just about like girl problems and girl issues. I'm super excited to film this video. I feel like a lot of videos on my channel are like girly and like girl related. I'm just chilling. I literally have on like a crew neck. We're just gonna relax, we're just gonna vibe, we're just gonna chill and stuff like that. So if you guys are excited for this video, definitely give me a huge thumbs up. Let me know what other girl talk topic videos you want to see in the future. Let's go ahead and get started. Now first I want to start this girl chat video by talking about a topic that I feel like a lot of people either don't know about or something that a lot of people don't really talk about that much. This is the issue of incontinence. Fortunate enough to be working with TMI, who is sponsoring this video. I'm gonna tell you guys all about who TMI is and what they do, but first of all, let's kind of cover the ground of incontinence and what it is. So research shows that 1 in 3 women are affected by incontinence or just affected by overactive bladder, specifically in Australia. Now just to be kind of brief, incontinence is involuntary urination. So basically when you involuntarily use the bathroom and stuff like that. I know that's kind of like TMI, but believe me, it is something that a lot of women go through or that a lot of women actually will experience in their lifetime. So me specifically, I have had my fair share of incontinence. This was actually a couple years ago when I was an active athlete, and I also experienced this when I was in college, my freshman and sophomore year, when I was very stressed out, kind of just adjusting to the college lifestyle and things like that. There are a lot of different types of incontinence. There's stress incontinence, athletic incontinence, bladder incontinence, there's overflow incontinence. There are a lot of different types of incontinence, so I would definitely recommend that you all look into it. Make sure that you are at least aware of what incontinence entails. TMI is a website that actually offers a lot of information for you all regarding incontinence, and it also offers you all products to help deal with incontinence and overcome incontinence and things like that. TMI is a website. It will be linked in the description box. I absolutely love the way that their website is constructed. It's super easy to use. You can look into the different types of incontinence. You can also look and see what kind of products they have. It talks about treatments. It talks about different causes of incontinence, just so that you can kind of be aware. This is something that typically women who just, had a baby, they typically go through this, and older women typically have this, but like I said, it's not super uncommon for younger women to deal with this. I remember my mom used to always wonder like why I had to use the bathroom so often. It was so annoying because like I was dealing with stress and anxiety and things like that, and it was causing me to have to go to the bathroom a lot more than I actually needed to. So believe me, if this is something that you're dealing with, it is not weird. I would get it checked out if you're curious. Even if you are not struggling with incontinence, you may know someone who is, you may know someone who soon will struggle with incontinence. Definitely check out the link in the description box. You can see what solutions TMI has to offer on their website and things like that. Also on their website, they do have a section where you can try out free samples of their products if you need to try it out, or if you want to get some for your mom, your grandma, your auntie. Also, just like a disclaimer, if you're not a girl watching this, men can struggle with incontinence too, so let's not just think that it's a female thing. That is pretty much that. If you guys have questions regarding incontinence, so now that we've kind of chatted about that, I have some questions that you all specifically always ask me, and so I figured I would go ahead and talk a little bit about them. You guys always ask about dating and boys and school and all that kind of stuff. The first question is, are older guys better or are younger guys better? And I think this question is so funny because I personally have experience with older guys and younger guys and like guys my age. I personally think it depends on the person. It depends what you want, it depends what you value and things like that. A lot of people think that older guys are automatically more mature than younger guys, but personally I don't think that's true. Typically older guys will have some fine-tuned qualities that younger guys have yet to obtain, but I personally prefer, I honestly don't know what I prefer. I can kind of rock the boat with like every age category. Guys who are older, not too much older, by like 4 or 5 years, but like younger by like 1 year or 2 years. So I guess as of now, which I know my answer will change in like a couple years, as of now, I think older guys are better. Guys already mature a little bit slower than ladies, so yes, I'm gonna definitely go with older guys. Someone asked about toxic friendships and my experience with toxic friendships. I personally have dealt with toxic friendships. When I was younger, I dealt with it. In college, I dealt with it, and it's just like, you're gonna be dealing with toxic friendships, and I think for me, the best way to deal with toxic friendships is to kind of figure out why it's toxic, and either A, let them know that, hey, like this friendship is toxic for me, or B, just up and bounce, like leave, block people, like remove people from your life, because at the end of the day, toxic friendships will only weigh you down, and life is too short to waste a friendship, like, you know. So for me, I just kind of put people at a distance. I am no stranger to blocking people. I will block people on Snapchat. I will block people on Instagram. I'll block people on iMessage. Like, honestly, sometimes you have to take that step and put things in your hands and say, you know what, I'm not gonna allow people to have that entryway into my life. Like, it's up to you who you let in your life. Depending on why you think that friendship is toxic, let them know, hey, like, try talking to them. Maybe they think the friendship is toxic as well, because you'd be surprised. Or sometimes you can just, like I said, block people, and when they find out that they're blocked, well, it is what it is, you know, and then just kind of move on. But overall, you don't want to waste your time in a friendship that's toxic. There's so many more people out there that you could have friendships with and things like that. So don't dwell on it and just keep it moving, honestly. The next question is, what is your relationship status? Are you seeing anyone, or are you just chilling? And I absolutely love these questions, because believe me, like, when I'm in a public relationship, I feel like YouTube would know, or at least like Instagram would know. I feel like Instagram will probably know before YouTube, but I am not in a relationship. I am not seeing anyone. I'm just chilling. I'm not really looking for a relationship. I feel like it would be super, super fun to be in a relationship, especially because like I just graduated and all that kind of stuff. But it's also a very good time for me to focus in on myself and kind of see more of what I want. Like, dating is fun, but I also kind of like more of an intentional person, and I never really want to make someone feel official, if that makes sense. Like, it's kind of hard to explain. Like, I feel like if someone was ever to have like an actual place in my life, man, they would have to be like bomb. So I just I personally am not ready. I don't think I'm ready to like be in a relationship, but who knows. So when I'm in something like official, I'll let you guys know. But as of now, I'm chilling, getting to know people, and getting money, period. Like, I'm focusing on me. Can you talk a little bit more about setting goals and executing goals? When it comes to like setting goals and executing goals, I think you need to figure out, first of all, what distracts you from executing your goals, because anyone can really set goals. It's all about setting goals and executing, you know what I mean? So for me, social media can be a very big distraction, and certain people in my life can be a very big distraction. So I figured those things out first, and I kind of tune those out. So sometimes when I'm trying to get things done, if I have deadlines, if I have homework, if I have just things to do for work, I have to delete Instagram, I have to delete the Snapchat app from my phone, because just not having those things on my phone makes it a lot easier for me to get my things done. So I would recommend writing out your goals. As cheesy or cliche as it sounds, writing out your goals is very, very, very helpful, because then you can see things written out on paper and then figure out what hinders you from achieving your goals the most, and remove those distractions, avoid those things. So like, if your goal is to lose weight, well, what steps will it take for you to execute that goal? Do you need a gym membership? Do you need to stop buying candy? Do you need to eat healthier? And what steps? Like, try to break everything down into steps and baby steps, and be realistic with yourselves. One day this week, you're gonna have to pencil in, when can you go to the nearest gym and sign up for a membership? You know what I mean? When can you realistically go to the gym with your school schedule or your work schedule and things like that? And be realistic, and don't be so hard on yourself, but like, lay out steps that you can take to achieve your goals. These are my glasses that I wear to work every single day. If you guys enjoyed this video, definitely give me a huge thumbs up. I love you guys so much, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye, you guys.